The thing is, what's really interesting about going live is you got to just push the button. There's this little dance that you do before you go live, and you're like this and that. Just push the button, and you'll be good to go. Hey, I want to let you know if you're excited about YouTube, if you're excited about the possibility and the potential that YouTube offers us as YouTube creators, I want to show you this. What's going up? Mystic Souls, Mitten Dad, well, Katie Fry's in the house. Guys, check this out. You're just one video away from completely blowing up your channel. Really excited to share this with you. Excited to spend some time, hang out on a Sunday, did a little editing. But again, imagine just one video completely changing your channel. Watch. We hit the button. Ah, look at it. It was already, dang nabbit. You know, see, that's the thing. So there I am. Hello, good to see you. And this is what I did want to show you. I just published this video not too long ago. It's been up for maybe almost a month, 26 days. 700 subscribers to one video. Wow, fantastic. Really powerful stuff. And that was, you know, how I wanted to open up this particular video. I wanted to let you know that anything is possible, and the goal is to stay consistent. Really think about who it is you want to connect with, the audience that you want to connect with, and then not just to publish videos, but really think about, yeah, 700 subscribers from one video. And here's the other thing, you know, like, it's pretty, I thought I heard a poodle, pretty crazy. If we look here, you can see, I'm going to blow this up a little bit, make it really big. The stats of my channel have actually slowed down, but literally like a week ago, this number was double, was 100%, and the views are still up quite a bit, 65% more views in the last 30 days, and 3,484 views. And currently, what's exciting is this is my average right here. This is a little game I play. And here's something that you can do too. Hey, Periwinkle, good to see you. Hot Experiment, what's up? Danielle's channel, what is going on? CJ Nerf, how you doing, buddy? So here's something that you can do on your particular channel to strive to really hit those metrics and grow. You've got to always have goals. You've got to have something to keep you moving forward. And what I do is I look at the daily average. And this is subscriber count right here. So currently my daily subscriber is 117. And I look at my daily average on views. And I always want this to go up a little bit, which obviously it's challenging, right? But that's kind of what's happened on my channel over the last 6 weeks. You can see here I took a break basically from this point right here, October of 2018. I took a bit of a break, and I did drop down, right? Like basically my monthly subscribers were 1,500. But now that I'm back in January, I hit 2,900 monthly subscribers. My views were up. Never had more views than I did in January. And now in February, we're past that. So now we're in rare air. And that's kind of the path that I've been on. Really excited. And I just thought I would spend a little bit of time, hang out. Hey, Jen, great to see you. And kind of new here, welcome. It's always a pleasure. And I did a little editing this morning. I've got a new video that'll probably be released tomorrow. It's really actually about, hey, look at Dr. Brad has got the Poodle Posse is representing. And Brad, it's fun to see the poodle icon next to your name, because after the last live stream, I went into into my iPad and I did a little editing, and I made that icon a little bit bigger. So like I said, I've shout out. Sure. Hey, wonderful Jen. Welcome everybody. Wonderful Jen is here. Hey, there's Robert Howe. And now he is part of the Poodle Posse. Hey, Robert, good to see you, my friend. Thank you so much for becoming a member. And there's Tony. Awesome. Got a little bit of a Poodle Posse happening up here. That's pretty exciting. Like I said, I got a new video coming out on thumbnails. Have you heard about everybody, not everybody, but a lot of the YouTube educators talking about split testing? Well, I'm going to show you how I've done it, how I've improved my views, and how you can too. Pretty cool to share that with you. I filmed it this morning, spent a little bit of time this morning editing, and that's coming soon. Patty, it's just been fantastic to see you move forward with your channel. Hey, John, welcome to see you. Welcome to see you. Thing is, with this live streaming, there's a lot going on. The brain is becoming, like the brain is fully trying to push forward. How do you become a member? You know what I need to do is I need to drop a link to becoming a member in the description. There's a link I can add, but you should be able to see it if you're on there should be a little button like become a member. So gang, if you guys have questions, what does that mean? What that means is a member pays $5 a month, and basically we have some extra training. You support me, and again, extra training, extra good stuff, representing the members, supporting the members, and so on. So it's pretty cool to be able to offer that. If you have a question about growing your channel, just let me know. Drop your question, and I'll get to those. Right now, I'm going to open up a little water here. Things are clicking, improving. Well, that's awesome, Patty. I'm glad to see that. I'm using TubeBuddy, and I have multiple videos in top rankings. My videos aren't getting a lot of views. Is TubeBuddy actually showing me where my videos rank? So one of the things to consider, hey, Alex, what's going on? Good to see you. One of the things to consider is with any kind of software tool, any of the views you see are ultimately sort of predictions. Nobody has access to the exact search data. Now, that being said, what you want to think about is your watch time metrics. Sometimes I feel like a crazy person because I talk about it so often, and yet most YouTubers don't see the correlation, the fact that a video with great watch time metrics and some keywords and a good thumbnail, like those are all really important. So that is what you want to focus on. Hey, Patty just became a member. I see we have, wow, we're kind of going crazy with the, wonder why I didn't see that one. Oh, there it is. Flash in your pan just became a member. That's fantastic. Let me see if I can stretch out my little chat bot here. A lot of control panels happening. And there is Patty's membership. Patty, thank you so much. Really appreciate that. You know, Pam just said, look at all them poodles. And it's funny, I'm still Poodle Posse. That's right. You know what? I want to actually make a video about monetization on YouTube because I think the way monetization is in place today in 2019 is very different from how it was even just a year or 2 years ago. Today we have Super Chat, we have membership, we have the ability for viewers to support the creators they like. YouTube gets a cut, the creator gets the biggest cut. I'm super excited to make that video, and I want to talk about creating your own little icons for members. How are you? Thanks for the very helpful videos about SEO. Dark Hunter's Den, you're more than welcome. I appreciate that. I really love those videos. They take a bit of time and thought, and yeah, I'll just keep making them. So I really appreciate that you enjoy those. Launchpad Astronomy, good to see you, my friend. How are you? I'm curious. Let's see here. 92 people. Whoa. That's me. Hey, look. Oh, wrong one. There's Prince. And subscribe. It's getting there. Okay, let me see if I can scroll down a little bit. Any general tips on watch time? I've got above average stats on views, engagement. Yeah, Brad, the biggest thing I would say, number one is begin with your hook. And the other thing, I saw one of your videos on Facebook. I think the best thing you could do, Brad, and Brad, it's so great that you're in the training program along with Pam, and you're also a member. I really appreciate that. The advice I'd like to give you, Brad, is to do your best to just show up and hang out and share the tips and strategies, and like, don't try to impress people about your accolades or whatnot. Don't be too kind of frumpy. Just think about like you're heading out to meet some friends, and the more you just show up and be yourself, I think the better that will convert into people watching. Not that you're doing a bad job, but we want exceptional job. That is the first thing, and I've been actually thinking about a video on how to get really comfortable on camera. And what I've thought about over the last couple of years is it's really been me just kind of shedding a lot of like the gimmicks. Like some of the times that stuff is fun that I've done in the past, but just showing up and just being me and sharing the information. I think when you shed that external stuff, that's really helpful. So that's the first tip. And the other thing is you really want to think of the pace of the video. Think of when a viewer clicks on a video, they want to feel like they're getting something out of it. Whether you're a gamer, whether you're covering entrepreneurial, psychological things, helpful information, it's all the same. And you want to be carrying the viewer through your video, and it should be always like the next topic is coming up. If you feel like you're losing a bit of momentum when you're editing the video, cut it out. And lastly, if we go to, if you haven't seen, it looks like, there we go. Let's search for, let's just pull this up here. This video, if you haven't watched it, and this would be good for everyone, really, really helpful. Couple more tips I'm going to share on watch time because it's so important for everyone. So YouTube audience retention. So that's pretty cool. Number one, this video really has a lot of great ideas, and you can kind of see that momentum that I talk about, how the video keeps moving forward. There's new ideas always happening. It doesn't seem to lose that momentum. Super powerful. And the last thing I'll mention is, let's do this one. At the very end of your videos, I think I've mentioned this before, tell people what to watch. Oh, I see what the problem is. Tell viewers what to watch next, right? So if we watch this video, I'm kind of wrapping up. I'm actually talking about the audience right here. I'm talking about fuel. And if you want to get better results, you've got to fuel your video. And then it should come to the end screen. Oh, there we go. So right here, notice what I do at the end of the video. I tell people what to do. Watch that video right there. So one of the things that I do, Brad, and again, super powerful for everybody here, and I hope you guys caught that. That was really a powerful tip. Like, whoa. I'm going to get to your questions. Welcome to the live stream. Great to see you, Creaky Blinders. Great to see you. Great to have you here. Like I was saying, the more you can connect one video to the next, and as you reach the end of your video, you tell them, like what I'll do is I'll actually have like the last tip will be talking about one specific thing that leads into the next video. And then I'm like, check out that video here. And it's incredibly powerful, drives a lot of views. Do you have any advice on finding trending topics that have good competition on search terms. For me, Keaton, did I say your name right? I think so, Keaton. The thing to think about is the most powerful thing when it comes to lowering the competition is your ability to find a topic you're excited about, and then just to think about all the different ways in which people can say that particular keyword phrase. So earlier today, I think it was the Tube Ritual group or my Tube Rank Ritual group, in one of my groups, I was sharing an example. Some people are going to search for buy costume. Other people are going to search for purchase costume, and still other people are going to search for buy costume with free shipping. And all of these are people looking for the same thing, and the buy a costume with free shipping is probably going to be much less competitive. So the thing I would say is it's not so much about finding a trending keyword phrase, and it's more about your ability to come up with different ways to say the thing that you want to make and to find that keyword phrase. Hey, did I see Marcus in here? Hey, what's up, Marcus? Good to see you, bro. Peace. What a dork, this guy right here. $100 people. That's cool. Okay, let's go back to this screen here. Vehicle virals. Hope you're doing good, Brian G. Fist bump. I'm doing fantastic. Just kind of digging things. I feel like I'm just kind of catching my breath this weekend. I basically, I kind of worked every day for 6 or 7 weeks. And about 2 days ago, I got really tired. And I took off, I think it was like Friday, and didn't do much yesterday. I filmed a video again, kind of heading back, but just kind of a regular grind and so on. I'm producing videos about what I do, but I'm finding it really hard to not be repetitive, and I'm sure be very engaging, but hey, I enjoy it. Okay, so this is a really important subject that I want to share with all of you. One of the things that I've found about growing a YouTube channel, this is, seriously, check this out, is you're going to focus on a particular subject, and there's going to be like some keyword phrases that fit in. For me, it's growing a channel, how to get more views, but the keyword phrase and the topics that really resonate with my audience are the YouTube algorithm. Now, the fact of the matter is I can target YouTube algorithm 2019 many times, and a lot of you have seen that, and you've clicked and you've watched. Now, some of the parts of the video, I repeat myself. It's hard not to. I don't want to omit something that's really critical for someone new coming in. But I also can add all kinds of items that I haven't covered in the past. Like the last video I really covered on the browse traffic source. The thing I would say to you is a lot of times some of your subscribers, especially as you grow, they're going to say, oh, you made that video already. Stop doing that. Well, the truth of the matter is that they might be correct. You might have made that video, but if you go into your YouTube analytics and you can see the video was watched by thousands and thousands of people, and if the audience retention and the watch time metrics are really solid, then do your best not to get emotionally attached to what a few people are telling you you should or shouldn't be doing. What you always want to think about is the big audience, especially the non-subscribers. And I'm still thinking about this at 50,000 subscribers. I know this is what Nick Nimmin thinks about at 300,000 subscribers. It's really focusing on both the subscriber base that love your videos and also the people that are coming in and finding you. So there's a lot of ways to be creative without totally repeating yourself. But if someone says, hey, you keep making that same video, chances are maybe it's just not right for them, but that doesn't represent your whole audience. I hope that makes, can you make, I just lost it. Someone said, can you make a tag video? I have. It's ranking in the top 2 or 3 for YouTube tags. It's quite honestly, I don't think I should remake it because it's perfect. As perfect goes. It walks you through identifying a target keyword phrase, creating a video title, then creating a description, as well as tags and how they all tie in together. So the thing I would suggest for you is just to search YouTube for YouTube tags and watch that video. Hey, is D Nimmin in the house? Is D here now? I need to have D on my little, well, I guess like shoulder right here. Like D and Nick, those guys, they are like professional badasses with their live streaming. Is D around here? Someone, D Nimmin, you the man. He must be. Harley, what's going up, man? Good to see you. You have to find the right balance. It's important to bring in new people, but you have to care about your old subscribers as well. Absolutely, Sir Palm Tree. And the fact of the matter is, if we get really, really honest, the YouTube analytics, the metrics will tell us the truth. This is the point I really want to be clear about. You might have 2 or 5 people saying, oh my God, you made that video again. But if you drive 3,000 views in the first 24 hours of a video and the average view duration is like 7 minutes, you did your job. The majority of the audience is watching, so something to think about. Hey, D, I saw the poodles. Whoa, peace. Shouldn't you be in bed by now? Like, what time is it? M&M's for D. That's right. Coffee for Nick. Yeah, D and Nick they're pretty awesome. It's cool too because, me and Nick, we were pals right from the beginning, and we really enjoyed this kind of like journey together. And I remember Nick telling me like, oh, I'm working on my brother, working on my bro, gonna get him live streaming. Are those TubeBuddy recommended tags better than anyone else's? Nobody's tags are better than you learning the power of relevancy. You want to really choose your tags. You want to know what the best tags are. Doesn't matter if it's Morning Fame or TubeBuddy. Doesn't matter if you're using vidIQ or Santa Claus's YouTube extension plugin for super duper tags. What matters is you gain the skills and abilities. Check this out. Listen. It ain't about a tool. It's about getting the skills and abilities to know how to move forward and publish the videos your audience wants to see. It's about being able to watch and see the analytics after you publish a video. Whatever, let's just go with it. It's about being able to see that, hey, the audience really dug that last one. What I follow up with next is super important. It's about being reactive to what's happening. Don't rely on a dumb software app to tell you what to do. Learn how to trigger the algorithm and do that. Yeah, that Santa Claus plugin, man, that's something else right there. Any thoughts on YouTube censoring conspiracy videos? Yeah, you know what? I am not a fan of it, Creaky, and I thought about you and many others, and what scares me is what is conspiracy and what's not. Where is the line in the sand? What I would say for someone like you is I think you're going to kick things for a while. I think you're going to be pissed off, and either you're going to keep doing what you're doing and you'll be okay, or you may keep doing what you're doing and it may run into a problem. You may have a problem. So what I would say honestly is I think I actually have a coaching client. He's got the coolest channel, like conspiracy and science, kind of science fiction-y feeling. It's really fun. And I've encouraged him to not use things like conspiracy, to shy away from that, but just to move one step over. So think of if like this is conspiracy and then one step over might be theory and ideas and exploring the unknown. Do that, right? That's the thing to do. And it's probably not what you want to hear, but I want to tell you what I believe, because what I don't want to see is someone that has the skills and abilities to do YouTube and then run into trouble, run into problems. And yeah, I dig Adolf. What's going on? Hey, 3JB, B3JB, J3B. What's going on, my friend? Nice to see you. I don't want to try to compete with all the big YouTubers who do the basics. I don't feel like I'll ever rank. Annette, I want to let you know, when you publish a video that has really exceptional watch time, you can compete with the biggest channels. I've done it since I was about 5,000 subscribers. Let me check this out. Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to show you some of this this fancy newfangled YouTube studio here. Let's get in here. I'm going to push this button and let's get. We're going to go there. We're going to come here. Actually, no. Let's go back to. Still getting used to studio, right? We're all getting used to studio. Go to analytics. This one almost. Hang on. Tim, what's happening? Mike, how you doing? Good to see you. Okay, so if we click on see more. Nope, that wasn't it. Man, I tell you what. Oh, there we go. Analytics. There we go. Okay, here's what's kind of interesting. This channel is vidIQ. I think they have 250, 300,000 subscribers. Roberto Blake, same thing. I think he's pushing 300,000 subscribers. This is Devin. He's got 250,000 subscribers. So all these channels are basically between 5, 6, 7 times larger than me. There's Daryl Eves, right? Now, like Daryl, the truth is Daryl can come in and probably publishes a video and blows me out of the water, but maybe not. Every year that I continue to cover this subject, my videos get stronger, my audience grows, and again, I'm ranking #1. So there you see, I just debunked the fact that, you know, you're thinking, well, I can't rank. Now, I'm going to be honest, it's hard. It's hard as heck. If we look here at this particular video, and let's do this over the video's lifetime. And yeah, look at that. That's horrible. Okay, let's say January custom. I don't know why would it do that? It's ridiculous. Okay. Let's see if we get something that's a little bit more reasonable. Okay, so that's pretty good. If you want to drive more views, what I'm going to break down right now will show you exactly what you got to focus on. And until you are able to do what I'm going to show you, it will always be a struggle. So the first thing, again, is we want to look at this particular screen here. And what this represents is how many watch time minutes the video drove on day one. And notice it says 2,300, right? 23,196 minutes. Now, if we look at some of these other videos, like this one is done pretty good too. What's interesting is this was published a little bit earlier, but notice it didn't drive nearly the amount of watch time minutes, right? Okay, so that's kind of interesting. Now, the other thing we want to look at, and I've preached about this for, well, 3 years now, is average view. There we go. Are we back? Are we back now? Can you guys hear me? How we doing? How we doing now? Let me see if we're back here. Seems like we're okay. How we doing? All right, looks pretty good to me. Okay, so just it happens, you know. Like, what are you gonna do? I got a crappy internet. I live in the mountains, though. It's beautiful. It's beautiful here. Okay, so like I was saying, it happens, but the thing to focus on is select a keyword phrase that you have a possibility for. That's step number one. And then the thing you want to think about is when you're making your video, right? You want to rank number one, and you just don't get there by hopes and dreams. You get there by keeping viewers watching longer. Now, notice the blue line. Like, have you ever, like this, we go kind of deep here, right? Notice the YouTube algorithm 2019 video, that's the blue line, has an average view duration of 7 minutes and 24 seconds. Okay, it's better by far than how to get more views on YouTube, which is basically like a 5 or 6 minute video. Whoa, Toxic TV, thank you for the super chat. Let's take a look around and see, how about this video? This video did really well last year. And isn't that interesting? So I just love looking at this stuff. So here's a video of mine. The green line is a video that has done really well now for about a year, and the average view duration is almost as good. And let's get rid of this one so we just have two lines. Notice the blue line is always ahead of the green line. So again, that's average view duration. And the other thing to think about, and I don't think I've seen a lot of people talk about this. Daniel Battelle actually, he kind of walked me through some of these settings. There's so much inside a studio. But the other thing you want to focus on is impressions and click-through rate, right? And if you look here, the click-through rate is like, people might be thinking, oh, it's not that good of a click-through rate, 3.2. But as your video gets pushed out more and more and more, the click-through rate often will drop because you're reaching an audience that is a little outside your core individual viewing audience. So that's the thing to think about, right? Does Brian normally do Hangouts on Friday? Yeah, I normally do, and I'm trying to get back to that Friday live stream. Yeah, Daniel is really fantastic. Yes, so normally I do live streams on Friday, but I haven't for a while because I'm kind of getting back into the live streaming. Hey, Joe, what is going on? Dude, good to see you. Interesting, and that's a good point. So that, Annette, is how you can rank for anything you want. Think about this. If YouTube didn't have an algorithm in place that allowed small YouTubers to surface, it would only be big YouTubers, and no small creators would ever be able to make it. Hey, LV, what's going on? Good to see you. Cheers. You can't hear me? Again? Let's check it out here. What's going on? Seems like it's working to me. You guys, can you hear me okay? If everything is running okay, give me everything's running okay. And I wanted 118. Fantastic. I want to thank so many of you for becoming members. That's really fantastic. I love seeing the little poodle icons. Flashing your pan. That looks awesome, dude. Fantastic. Hey, Golf Gamer Guy. Good to see you. All's running okay. Excellent. Thank you so much. It's funny, see, one person can send you spinning. You think it looks like everything's working great. All right, so let's continue to move forward. Let's see if we can pick out some questions here. Let's do a little Q&A. 2 o'clock on a Sunday. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Hey, Shu Monty. How do you say the last part? I just always call you Shu. Shu, you know I'm talking to you, brother. Thank you so much for all the amazing comments. Glad that you're enjoying the videos. High five. Catherine, that's fantastic. I love that. Piano and viola. Wonderful. What about audience retention versus watch time? The way to think about it is that if you publish a video that has really good retention, that's going to help you get more watch time right away. Or not right away, but it's going to help you accumulate more watch time minutes faster. And furthermore, even if you only have, let's say, 100 views, if your audience retention is very high, you can often rank. So it's really the path of a small YouTuber to focus on average view duration / audience retention. That combined with the right kind of keyword phrases that are not too competitive. And when you do that, it's easier to grow. And then you will start accumulating the watch time. You'll get more views. You'll grow your channel. And then week after week, it gets easier and you reach a point of momentum and whatnot. What do you use to do video chat with Streamlabs? I use OBS. It's a really simple setup. I might add a bit to it in the future. But I do my best to keep things really, really simple, getting started and so on. Shu says, thank you for all the advice. You've helped me a lot with your knowledge. You're more than welcome, my friend. IG Designing, what is going on? Good to see you. Welcome to the live stream. Let Beth show Simply Beth has a lot of cool icons and poodles. Let them be seen. What percentage is good retention? The thing to think about is you're competing against other videos that have similar video titles, similar keywords. There's no one retention is better. Strive to do your best. If your audience retention is normally 3 minutes, try to make it 3.5 minutes. Try to make sure it maintains high rather than just above average. Do your best to improve your metrics and you'll do fantastic. Hey, Pipe Cleaner Crafts, good to see you. Real Estate Whisperer, what's going on? Adjuster TV, thank you. You're awesome for being here. And Brad is still in the house representing. Yeah, so it's really fantastic to be back. And guys, I gotta tell you, I want to share with you my goal for this year. I actually set it. I'm probably gonna do maybe I'll do a video in the future. Who knows? It's so easy to say you'll do this video or that. But my goal is to hit 100,000 subscribers this year. And I just saw on Social Blade that I'm scheduled to hit it sometime in December. So I'll do my best to stay on target and do that. Is it possible to have too many tags? If they're unrelated, yes. What matters most is that your tags are based on keyword phrases and they're all relating to one thing you want to rank for. Again, if you guys want to learn about tags, if you want to learn about how to rank your videos, this is a great video to start here. YouTube algorithm. And by the way, this is interesting. I've just started to split test this thumbnail and we'll see how it performs. And I've got a video. Hey, Pam, thank you. We'll see. You know what, Pam? I'll do the best I can. And whatever happens after that is not really any of my business and I'll be okay with it. So anyway, like I was saying, I got a video coming out tomorrow about split testing thumbnails, and I actually show you the start of split testing this thumbnail. For those of you that continue to ask about tags, that's the video you want to watch. This one right here will really walk you through the process. It's not about tags. It's not. It's about being relevant and understanding you want to build your metadata. That's the title, the description, and the YouTube tags all around one concept and so on. Poodle celebration with pixie dust. Yeah, that's going to be, hey, what is going on, my friend? Bodies After Babies in the house. Good to see you, Linda. How to get that epic white background around yourself on your thumbnails. What I do is I use an app for my iPad. It's called Pixelmator, and I can basically highlight myself, and then I actually create a shadow. So I cut myself out, I put myself on the thumbnail, and I create a shadow around me, and I change the shadow white. So that is how I do it. Nappy, thank you so much. I'm glad you dig the channel. I really appreciate that. Pipe Cleaner Crafts. Brian, is it a bad idea to produce a video that is much shorter than the previous ones? There's no question that short videos absolutely can rank. I also believe it to be true that it's a lot harder to hit the kind of metrics that can make that happen. As far as is it bad if the last video was longer? YouTube doesn't care. The only thing that YouTube cares about is what the audience does. So that's kind of what you want to think about. Hey, Paint and Sound, what's going on? Alicia, good to see you. Welcome. You can use GIMP to do it too, and that's with the glow around your thumbnail. Yeah, GIMP is free. GIMP is awesome. Another great tool for sure. Smack down that like button. Thank you so much. You're welcome, Catherine. You guys can chat in the chat a lot faster than I can chat in my mouth. Oh, boy. So, new webcam. I'm using the up there, that little box that says Brio. You're welcome, Pipe Cleaner Crafts. And I think the picture looks pretty good. How much does live streaming impact your channel? I think most people, when they ask that question, we're talking about growing a channel. And typically what I see is for most channels, a live stream is not about growing. It's about hanging out with people that dig your content, supporting those people, having fun, and so on. I know that's exactly how Nick thinks about live streaming. In fact, a lot of times I'll lose subscribers on a live stream. They were never really like true fans. I know, Brad, you've heard of the whole 1,000 true fans. And because of that, that's what I focus on, right? Now, what's really cool about live streaming is you can do super chats. You can get a super chat. You can make money that way. You can make money with membership. There's a lot of different things that allow you to monetize. And like I said, it's just really, really fun. Ficus Beats, did I say it right? Says making thumbnails with TubeBuddy. That's awesome, dude. Actually blows my mind, says Kev. And you backtube joined the channel the other day, found your stuff very refreshing. You actually talk about the stuff that makes a difference instead of just saying, hey, here's half the answer. I try to dive deep, my friend. And honestly, it's challenging because it's kind of deep stuff. But that's okay. We're doing it anyway, and we're growing, and it's all good. So I really appreciate you appreciating it. I'm struggling, Brian G. Hey, Mike, do your best to enjoy the process. It's a challenge when we start out. It was a challenge for me. But that being said, you know, I really do enjoy making content. I always have. I write books. I make videos. And I think when you learn to enjoy the journey, great things can happen. So something to think about. Hey, Treasure Hunt Foodies, my friend, good to see you. Moon Allured, welcome. Are you reviewing channels? I don't think so today. I think we're going to pass on channel reviews because I think I'm going to bail on this live stream in a bit here. Kind of doing some Q&A though. If you've got a question, feel free to ask it and I will answer. And where was it? How do you get the YouTube subscription button on your videos? I use cards. It only allows me to use channel icon image. I don't follow your question, my friend. I'm not sure what you mean by how do you get the subscriber button on your videos. What do you think about adding another person to do niche related content for my channel, adding another weekly upload under my brand. For me personally, I think that in theory that can work, but when you really dig into it, it means finding someone to do content for your channel, having them film, uploading raw content, or they're editing, and it's more challenging. I like to keep things really, really simple and do things on my own. And furthermore, like you want to learn the skills of being a YouTuber yourself. You want to learn about delivery, thumbnails, editing, and by doing your own videos, you will have an opportunity to practice all of those things, and I think you'll do better. How do you feel about people ripping off your thumbnail design but using different colors? I don't really care. For me personally, I think it's fine. Now, that being said, there's different degrees of like, oh, you got to be kidding me, kind of like that initial reaction. I try to change things up myself. I get inspired by other people, but I really want to add my own flavor to things. But I think it's fine to be inspired by other people and changing up colors. And furthermore, I think the more you do that, the more it leads to your own personal style. So not a big deal. Now, when someone crosses the line, that's the thing, is it's kind of gray. Being inspired and borrowing a slight design is one thing. Excuse me, I hope you didn't hear that. You probably did. It's okay, though. They're imported bubbles. When you cross that line and it goes from inspiration to you just copied, you do not want to be that person. It looks cheap. It looks fake. It's just not what you want to do. I'm in a pickle. I'm currently a grad student and struggling to get time to make videos. What do you recommend on not losing views? I mean, honestly, coffee gamers, here's what's up. Like, YouTube is really taxing. It takes a lot of time and energy. You're in grad school. Having the right priorities in your life is absolutely critical. Focus on that. Do your best to, of course you don't want to lose views. Of course you don't want to see your channel go down. But the thing you don't want to do is stress out about that. You've got to focus on what's most important. There will be a time and an opportunity for YouTube. As far as how to balance things, I would say, publish a video a week and be good with that. Sparkling water, that's right, Kev. All right, gang, I'm going to head out. Thank you so much for those of you that became members today. Robert Howe, it's good to see you, my friend. You've been around for a long time. We've been connected for a long time. We'll be doing our own private live stream probably in the next week or two. I'm looking forward to that. And also, I'll be able to upload. This is what's going to be really cool. And it's not just cool for me. If you want to make money on YouTube, I've been kind of talking about this a little bit, maybe in live streams or videos, but how YouTube is building out membership, where you are a member of a channel, and the community tab, where you can select who sees the content, is very powerful. And in the future, you'll be able to select, show this content, this video, or this post only to members. And if it's a video, it'll be sent out probably to all the subscribers. And those that are not members, they'll have an option to become a member. Anyway, I think I just gave away part of a future video. Pretty exciting stuff here on YouTube. All right, gang, I'm out of here. Thank you so much for stopping by. It was good to see you. Have a fantastic Sunday. I've got a new video dropping tomorrow. Really exciting stuff. Really cool. Thumbnail split testing. I don't think people have gone into it as deep as I'm going to go into it. I think you'll find it helpful. Be on the lookout for that tomorrow or Tuesday. We'll see you next time. You dig?